Have you ever scrolled past an Instagram reel and wondered if that's a real person or an AI model? Because I built this one from scratch, and if she wasn't made by me, I would never realize she's a fully generated person. In this video, I'll walk you through the entire process, from building your own AI model to growing a whole Instagram page and even running realistic ads so you can blow up your account in no time at all. So first off, we need to make sure our character looks consistent in every photo and video we post. Mostly, people just open an AI tool and generate a new face every time they want to post, so their character ends up looking different in every shot, and everyone can see it. The fix is very simple. You build one character sheet of your character first, and every image you generate later points back to it. It's just one image with your character's face from a bunch of angles at once. Front, both profiles, 3/4, looking up and down, plus a full body shot and a tight close-up. Once the model can see the character from every direction in that image, it can rebuild the same person in any new shot you want to create. That's the whole reason the character's face stays consistent later. So in the navigation bar at the top, I click Image, and in the drop-down menu, I pick GPT Image 2 from the model list. In the prompt box, I paste the full description of my character. And by the way, every prompt I'm using in this video is down in the description completely for free. I'm not going to gatekeep anything here, so you can copy them for your own Instagram profile and build your own model right along with me. For me, it'll be a 23-year-old clean girl influencer I'm calling Chloe. Down at the bottom, there are a few quick settings, so I set the quality to high, push the resolution up to 4K, and switch the aspect ratio to 16:9. This is the only one I do in 4K, since everything I make after this gets built from it, and the sharper it is, the better everything else looks. Then I hit generate, and as you can see, it turned out very realistic. I can see these little mimic marks on her face and the extra hair coming out imperfectly at the top of her head. And that's the whole foundation done, because this one sheet is the reference everything else points back to. But those raw camera angles aren't anything you could actually post, so before she looks like someone you'd really find on Instagram, there's one specific image she needs first. That image is her profile picture, the first thing anyone sees, and it's exactly where most AI accounts lose credibility instantly. Here's the part that keeps her face matching the sheet. I don't change a thing, I stay in GPT Image 2. Next to the prompt box, there's a little plus sign, so I'll click it and upload the character sheet I just made, and that becomes my reference. From here on, every prompt starts by using the model from Image 1, which tells the tool to build a new photo off her face instead of inventing a new person. I'll also set the aspect ratio to 1:1 so it cuts to a square, and I'll leave the resolution at 2K because only that master sheet needed the full 4K. Now, the mistake most people make is generating one polished portrait and not do anything more about that, and a too perfect photo is the single biggest sign that it's AI. So I'll make 3 versions and pick the one that looks the most believable. First, the obvious one, a clean polished headshot, soft, natural light, looking straight at the camera. And again, those few stray hairs at the edges make it look way more realistic, and even the little moles on her face and arm do the job. Then something more casual, a phone mirror selfie in a tidy bedroom, which is something a real girl posts on her profile. And the little moles on her face disappeared this time, but we can just say that's the makeup. Apart from that, I would never guess it's an AI-generated photo, so that's a good sign. And the last one is something more casual, taken by a friend, caught while laughing, and the framing is a bit off on purpose. And I feel like she doesn't quite look identical to the previous ones, but maybe it's just me. Still, the background make it look like a real photo taken somewhere in an old European city market. And this is the one I'd keep, because the tiny imperfections are the exact reason nobody stops to question whether she's real. But one good photo still isn't enough, so there's a bit more before anyone leaves a follow on that account. So I fill the grid out, and there's still one setting here that decides whether her posts look clean and smooth, or she looks like a slightly different person on each. I'm still in the same GPT Image 2 window, with the sheet attached as Image 1, so I can be sure her face stays consistent. The only thing I'll change for each post is the scene and the outfit, but the rest is fine. The setting that matters is the aspect ratio, and for feed posts, I'll set it to 3:4. First post will be a front camera selfie at arm's length on a sunny street, relaxed and unposed. And I don't have anything to point out here about the character itself, but the fence on the right side looks a little bit weird. Then she's sitting at a sidewalk cafe, holding a matcha, staring at the camera. I really like this one, and honestly, there's nothing I would like to change, so we can move on. The third is a candid in a park late in the afternoon, caught mid-stride, looking off to the side. And for this one too, there are no major issues to point out. Here's a sample of how it would look already posted on Instagram. And here's the part that actually matters if you want to grow your profile. Don't post random scenes, pick 3 to 5 things she's about and stick to them, because the clearer her niche is, the easier it is for Instagram to figure out who to show her to. The grid is also your conversion, so when a reel pulls someone to the page, a consistent on-theme feed makes someone visiting immediately get interested. So now we have 3 different scenes and outfits, and the girl remains consistent, so it doesn't feel AI generated at all. But every post so far is a frozen photo, and a real account looks alive and shows more than that, so there's one kind of post that makes people stop doubting she's real for good. And that post is a reel, a short vertical video of her walking and talking to the camera. And here's the part most people skip. You don't just type a video prompt and hit generate, because a video is only ever as consistent as the single frame it starts from. So if that first frame is even slightly off her face, the whole video drifts further away from her with every second. So I'll build the opening frame first, exactly the way I built her photos. I'm back in GPT image 2 with the character sheet attached as image 1, and I'll set the aspect ratio to 9:16 so it's vertical for a reel. Then I'll write the frame, which is just her walking down a sunny street, looking into the camera with a relaxed smile. And that's actually a clean opening scene. Her face still matches the sheet, and it already looks like the first second of a vlog someone would actually film on their phone. Now I'll head over to the top bar and click the video tab on the left. Below the prompt field, I'll click the model button and set it to Cdance 2.0. Then I'll write what she says. Just a casual good morning, like she's filming a normal day on her way out.
Hey guys, good morning. Just on my way to Pilates, then meeting a friend for lunch. Love starting my day with a slow little walk like this.
And I like the way she walks and talks here, because everything looks really natural, and the shaky handheld camera makes it look even more real. There's just one thing left, and it's the same issue the ads have later. So I'll run it through the voice tool by clicking the voice change button on the bottom right, and when the window with all the voices shows up, I'll pick Gia and hit change voice.
Hey guys, good morning. Just on my way to Pilates, then meeting a friend for lunch. Love starting my day with a slow little walk like this.
And now she sounds the same here as she will everywhere else on the account. So now she's not just a generated face project, she moves, she walks, she talks, and she sounds like one consistent person, all still built off that one character sheet. But a page full of her just living her life still isn't making you anything. So there's one last thing that turns all of this from a fun project into actual money. And the logic behind it is very simple. Brands pay creators to promote products, and there's no reason your AI model can't do the same thing. There's a whole tool for this called Marketing Studio, and it builds a finished ad with her. But first, it needs 2 things, a photo of her and a photo of the product. I'm still in GPT image 2, so I'll make a clean portrait of her face and shoulders, with her looking straight at the camera at a 9:16 aspect ratio. Then I'll make the product, which is a women's perfume, as one image with the front and back of the bottle side by side. Now I'll open Marketing Studio from the top bar in the middle. On the right of the prompt box, I'll click Product, then Create Manually and upload that perfume image. Next to it, I'll click Avatar, hit Create Avatar, upload her portrait, and save her as Chloe. Down at the bottom, you'll see 3 drop-downs. The first one is the ad style, and it's set to UGC by default. For the first ad, I'll click that button, and when it opens, it shows me all types of ads I can make, but the only one that I want now is the unboxing one. So I scroll all the way down and click on the unboxing style. I set the duration to 13 seconds, aspect ratio to 9:16, resolution to 1080p. The unboxing preset handles all the visuals, so there's no prompt to write, I just hit generate.
Okay, it's finally here. Look at this bottle! Oh my god! It's so pretty. Wait, one spray? Wow. That smells expensive. I'm obsessed.
And despite the voice not fully aligning with the cut, when she says it looks pretty, the whole video looks incredibly good. There are no weird face or movement inconsistencies, which is good. For the second ad, I'll keep the same avatar and product, but in that style dropdown, I pick the UGC style instead, where she talks to the camera like a real customer. Then I'll click on the hook panel and choose product hit. This time, I write her line in the description box. Just a quick bit about being obsessed with the perfume and getting compliments every time.
Okay, I'm obsessed with this perfume. It's soft and warm, but it lasts all day. and I get compliments every single time I wear it.
I do like the product hit at the start because it grabs attention, but I am not a fan of the pause afterward, where she stares at the camera with no emotion, sighs deeply, and says nothing for a moment. Also, both ads come out with a random voice, which makes them look very weird when put on one profile page. To fix this, I'll run them through the tool that allows me to fix the voice in a few seconds. So I'll click this mic button right here to change the voice, pick Gia among the preset, and click Change Voice.
Okay, it's finally here. Look at this bottle! Oh my god! It's so pretty. Wait, one spray? Wow. That smells expensive. I'm obsessed. Okay, I'm obsessed with this perfume. It's soft and warm, but it lasts all day.
Now the ads sound exactly like her, and this gives you a real edge because it's the kind of content that actually attracts people to your profile, and Reels are the one thing on Instagram that reliably reaches people who don't follow her yet. Two things decide whether a reel performs well: the first 3 seconds, which is exactly where the hook needs to land, and shares and saves rather than likes, so the goal is content people send to a friend. Aim for 3 to 5 reels a week, and don't drop the quality just to post more. And once you've got at least 1,000 followers, post a couple of stories every day, even if it's just reposting one of her reels or a quick photo, because stories are what keep the followers she already has warm and watching, while the reels are what bring new ones in. So now we have one AI model with a face and a voice that never change, a real Instagram page, and ads a brand would actually pay for, all from that one character sheet. But even though everything we built today looks this good, there's still one serious issue, because the normal way means using a bunch of different tools across different platforms, and that takes days, even weeks. So sign up to Higgsfield with my link in the description, get it all in one place with the exact results I got here, and don't forget to use those prompts to make it even easier. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.